Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm.
Clawdbot is an open-source personal AI assistant designed to run on a user's own hardware while connecting large language models to real tools like messaging apps, files, browsers, and smart home devices. Rather than focusing on chat, the project emphasizes a local-first architecture with a typed workflow engine called Lobster that turns model calls into deterministic, auditable pipelines. At the core is a gateway process that routes messages from platforms like WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack, and Discord, deciding which agent, tools, and model provider should handle each request. This design allows lightweight local deployment, while heavy model computation can remain on remote APIs or local model backends when needed. Clawdbot introduces an open skills system where operational procedures are written as structured text files and executed as constrained inspectable tools. Those skills can be composed into larger workflows, turning runbooks and routines into machine executable logic without losing human readability. Lobster shifts orchestration away from improvisational tool calls into explicit, multi-step workflows with approval gates and predictable outcomes. Developers say this makes Clawdbot behave more like an autonomous operator than a simple chat interface. Its growing visibility in developer communities reflects interest in assistants that keep control, memory, and integrations firmly in the user's hands.
Ministers plan to let AI systems use nationally owned data, including Met Office information and legal records from the National Archives. Government-funded pilots will test uses such as predicting road grit needs for councils and providing small businesses with faster guidance on employment and health and safety law. Content from institutions like the Natural History Museum and the National Library of Scotland is also set to be licensed for AI development. Digital Government Minister Ian Murray said the Archives project showed smart use of public sector data by cutting through legal jargon and saving time for small firms. The push comes amid a wider debate over data and AI, as creative industries criticize proposals that could allow AI companies to use copyrighted work unless creators opt out. The Technology Secretary has promised a reset through a review due in March, but ministers are pressing ahead with using state-owned material. Under the government's AI Action Plan, a national data library would offer controlled public datasets to researchers and companies, potentially including NHS health data, subject to strict safeguards. A separate cultural data library is intended as a commercial venture using copyright-cleared material from major cultural bodies. From Monday, a creative content exchange will expand pilots across museums, libraries and universities to license digitized collections at scale while aiming to respect creator rights. Information from a conservative-leaning AI-generated encyclopedia developed by Elon Musk's XAI is beginning to surface in answers produced by ChatGPT. The encyclopedia, known as Grokipedia, launched in October after Musk criticized Wikipedia for alleged anti-conservative bias, and journalists quickly flagged content that echoed Wikipedia while also promoting controversial claims. Those claims included linking pornography to the AIDS crisis, offering ideological defenses of slavery, and using derogatory language about transgender people. What raised new concern is evidence that this material is appearing beyond the Musk ecosystem, with reporting showing ChatGPT citing Grokipedia multiple times across different queries. The citations reportedly avoided well-known contested topics and instead appeared in answers on obscure subjects, including claims previously debunked by journalists. Another major chatbot, Claude, has also been observed citing Grokipedia in some responses. In response, an OpenAI spokesperson said the system aims to draw from a wide range of publicly available sources and viewpoints.
Amazon-owned Bee represents a push toward wearable AI assistants, offering a $49.99 screenless gadget that records voice notes, conversations, and daily events for later transcription in an app. The device, which can be worn on the wrist or clipped to clothing, features microphones, an action button, multilingual support, and up to 7 days of battery life. Since joining Amazon, Bee has expanded into a more personal assistant, adding integrations with email and calendars, emotional and relationship insights, and long-term behavioral tracking. Bee claims strong privacy protections, saying audio is processed in real time, never stored, encrypted end-to-end, and accessible only to users unless they choose to share it. The company says recordings stop after 15 minutes of silence and that accounts and data can be deleted at any time. Despite those claims, concerns remain about the possibility of recording people nearby without consent and whether the auto-stop feature reliably prevents unintended listening. Bee's privacy policy also allows the collection of sensitive data, including voice patterns, health information, and location, and permits data sharing with affiliates, service providers, and advertisers. Those concerns are amplified by Amazon's track record, which includes past controversies over Alexa recordings, children's data retention, and access to Ring camera footage. As Amazon promotes Bee as an ambient AI that integrates deeply into daily life, the device highlights the growing tension between convenience, personalization, and privacy in wearables.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast Summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @DigimasterShorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, and don't forget to follow or subscribe.